We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I am your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and today, ladies and gentlemen, after a very, very long wait, we are back with more Dragon Ruins. As of the last episode that I published, which I probably recorded it even before then, I published it in late May of 2024, so it's been over a year and a half. But we're back today for multiple reasons. One, I wanted to play this again, and had been wanting to play this for a while, actually. And two, it happened. The dream was realized. I haven't played it yet. I'm going to play it literally immediately after this episode. But Dragon Ruins 2. So I am quite eager to go and check that out, but I also really kind of want to finish this game. So we're in that weird limbo that I always seem to get into because I don't finish things on time. It's fine. Anyway, so we're going to play it. We're going to have some fun today, and we're going to see about the teleporter, which we don't really know about. I want to check the blacksmith again. I know I haven't checked in a while. 150 for upgrades now? Okay. Because we have been just trying to keep up with the gold just to kind of level up. Save and exit. Does this exit the game or the place? Maze. Maze is obviously where we want to go. That it's been a little bit of time. Escape was the map? It was. Okay, so if I recall correctly, the last thing that we did is my mouse is visible. As we were up here hanging out when we did these little rooms and we kind of got jumped and it was kind of spooky. So let's relive that a little bit. Sorry, I'm remembering exactly how this works. Okay. Alright, the battle is real. The thieves and the imps stand no chance. Nor does the slime and goblins. Oh, the imp hit our general? Unacceptable. Oh, we got another level up immediately. Alright, well. We're going to keep pushing forward for a little bit. I'll go finish off those imps. Hold on. We did kind of rush past and we didn't let them get fully fixed. Alright, the mad dog and the dwarves. If I recall correctly, the dwarves were like money men's, right? Like we get decent money from them, but they hurt us a bit? It seems to be accurate. Alright, we're kind of holding. The Fenrir does a decent amount of damage as well. But our backline, I don't know if there's really a backline. I'll move the cursor off the screen too. I'm sorry, folks. I don't know if it's really a backline, but it seems to be doing quite well. Oh yes, the demon. This was our battle last time, but he had friends last time. He doesn't seem to have friends this time. I'm gonna just continue to clear this area. Oh, okay, our backline took a little bit of a beating there. Do I push forward? I don't think so. I think I have to abandon all hope. And we have to retreat back to whence we came. And you know what? I'm actually fine with that. Okay. And we get recovery. Now, how much does a potion cost? Isn't it 25? And one could assume... Oh, I wanted to try the teleporter there. I'm still wondering if it's a one-time use or if it leaves a permanent thing. With the price increase, I think maybe it leaves a permanent thing. So I'm going to try it this next trip out. I don't know how to try it. I don't know how to do that, but we are going to try it. Alright, to the guild. Our general. 200 for the level up. Level 9, everything increases. And the witch. Level 9, everything increases. And sadly, our Kunoichi, not quite there just yet. Can we see how close to leveling they are? I don't think so. Wait, the bar on the thing itself. Okay, right. The blue bar is our level up bar. So the Kunoichi is pretty close. Hey, look, I had some Skyline chili not too long ago. Well, I guess was it this week even? I think it was like last weekend, like Saturday or Sunday or something. Maybe it was this week. Anyway, regardless, I had it and it was delicious and I loved it. All right, am I going the right way? I could go this way, I suppose. Yeah, I think I will. All right. Let's push forward. And we will try to drop the teleporter. Again, I have no idea how to actually do that. But let's see what happens beyond this room. Demon dwarves. Okay. Ooh, that was a little brutal. I think the skeletons are fine. As we sneakily go into room after room. Oh, a Gorgon? Okay. Nope. Oh, that was unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna go from, I guess, this room. How does this work? Do we hit escape? Do we hit T? Okay, we hit enter. And then we can use the teleporter from there. Okay, so I did that. We look at the shop. Teleporter is still more expensive now. Our boys are back alive, boys and girls. We're gonna go to the guild once more. Didn't we have more money than that? Maybe that's all that we had. Okay. I really thought we had more money than that. Status, and we can return. Oh, and then when we maze, we maze back to this single spot. Okay, and yes, each scroll is going to be more expensive. Okay. It's more of a oh poop button. I understand. Okay, we don't go to that room. That room is beyond us. I figured with us having dealt with the other things, we were fine. Incorrect. We were definitely not fine. Alright. We feel healthy and we're back, which is great. We're gonna go east. And we're gonna hope for the best. I don't think we're particularly worried about a lot of goblins and things of that nature. Wait, was that the crossroads? Alright, crossroads always has a little bit more nastiness coming our way. That makes sense. This stuff is not the worst, but it's okay. We're getting a fair bit of experience, and we're also able to kill it, and we're getting some gold out of it. So it's not too bad. Alright, the butcher. The butcher has shown up. Okay, a lot of wolves going down. Kunoichi a little hurt. Our sage is leveled up. That wolf stood no chance. Alright. And now we begin the battle with the mad dogs and other things. I think we should be fine. We'll probably be able to pull another full level out of most of this. I know I still delay when the combat is on because I'm kind of watching what happens, and I know I don't have to do it so long as I don't leave the area. So I'm trying to find a balance to where I'm still moving forward and doing stuff, but I'm not leaving the area, and I'm not making you guys wait. Now, this is probably going to get scary. I was completely wrong. This is a very easy area. In fact, no. I'm like, did we loop all the way around at this point? Because this seems oddly underwhelming. Not really complaining, just slightly confused. Okay, thieves and skeletons. Not that big of a deal. I think we look at the internal rooms. Okay, this is a little bit fancier. A little bit scarier, a little bit more spookums, as they say. Oh yeah, this is fine. Yes. Alright, triple level up. The Kunoichi struggling a little bit. He is on the struggle bus. Really? Just slimes? Okay. Do we even get gold for that? Okay. Kind of a mix. Not the worst mix, not the best. Oh, interesting. We've reconnected. Okay, well, I don't think I need to go down that way. I'll just take a peek. Okay. Crossroads, and then over here we should get attacked. I mean, if we can, and it's looking like we can, I'd like to get everybody ready to level up. I think it's over 200 to level at this point, maybe. Kunoichi is the outlier here. Really trying to get that level up, but struggling. Kobold, really. Okay, a butcher mixed with a skeleton and some slime, so, I mean, it was enough. Alright, we'll continue to push forward. We haven't really run into anything too scary. Mage slime combo. That makes for one slippery mage, I suppose. Okay, we're not dead in the water yet. Mad dog here. I know I'm going to step into something awful at some point. This might even be the awful thing that I step into. Let's just see what's over here. Nope, that's a nothing burger. What say you? Double skeleton group? Okay. I mean, our big boys are starting to get a little bit worn down. Wait, hold on now. I did a test on this, didn't I? And isn't it true... Oh, I need the map again. Isn't it true that we don't continue to gain levels beyond when we level up? So technically, I just wasted a whole bunch of experience on a whole bunch of people. I mean, it's fine or whatever, but that's not necessarily super great. Wait, does this not lead out? How did I get here if this doesn't lead out? I'm so confused. Give me a minute here. So I have to go into that room and do the big square? I guess so, yeah. What, does this really not lead out? I understand. That was not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Alright. Nope. This button? Yes. I am trying to get used to the W, A, S, and D keys. I'll be playing the Dragon Ruins 2 on the PlayStation 5, by the way. So, that will be a thing. Alright, Guild. General. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's 100% how that went down. So, definitely not the most effective way to do things. I think I knew this from before. It's 225 and we're short by 5, really. I think I knew this from before, but... Well, there we go. Problem solved. But I don't know whether I had forgotten or just I didn't care, but then I was sitting there going, wait a minute. I knew this, and then I still went and I did the wrong... it's fine. Alright, now... I think we just go back to where we were. That wasn't too bad, really. There's some other interesting pathways over there. I mean, I don't see why we don't explore those. Ooh. I wish there was a doorway through here. But alas and anon, there is not. Alright, onward we go. North. Always to the north, except when you're going east, or south, or west. You know what? Yeah, let's go check this bottom corner. I do want to get back up to where we were specifically, but at the same time, I'm okay with doing it this way. Okay. Okay, that was pretty abrupt and quick. Wait, does that mean I now have a... Oh, I'm so upset if that's how that went. I think that literally just teleported me back, which, again, is fine. Does it show on the map, though? It does not, so we're going to have to make a mental note. I wouldn't hate being able to mark the map, too. That would be a nice little addition. Again, I know a lot of this is the least fuss you can have, you know. Take away all friction that you possibly can take away from in the game. And that's kind of the thing that they're going for here. But by that same token, there's certain things I don't necessarily want you to take away. Like, I like the idea that I can do some stuff, have a little bit of player agency, but nope. And I suppose it's fine. Alright, so we know if we go that way, it leads us to some seriously dark juju magumbo. Anyway, we're just gonna head straight up. Okay, maybe not straight up. Straight up and then sideways and then up some more. Alright, there we go. And now I think we're gonna get into, again, not some of the nastier stuff, but just things. Like, that was a very dead zombie. It was a zombie who immediately regretted his life choices. The butcher didn't do super well there. Sorry, I'm kind of looking at the combat log and trying to see if I can figure out how the damage is being dispersed. I mean, obviously it's mostly us dispersing that justice and whatnot, but it looks like they can still sort of hit us occasionally. It's usually for like 1 point of damage, but I mean, that adds up, especially when we only have like 30, 40 damage, or sorry, health. But I also feel like somehow while we're taking damage, it also feels like we're somehow regaining health, which I don't think we're actually doing. Hey, the sage blocked. Nice. I heard that sound effect. I was like, ooh, I know what that means. Alright, another big series of stuff. I did jump something there. We good? I'll just continue my circling. It's fine. Alright, seems like we're good. Let's go in here. I mean, y'all didn't bring a whole bunch to the table, but that's okay. Mad Dog and Worm action. Okay. Skeleton. Sure. It's a pretty solid medium place to level up. Honestly, this is like relatively safe. We're getting a barely decent bit of money. It's not the greatest, but it's also not that bad. I mean, I'm not mad at this. This is okay. Kind of wish we found this place a little earlier. But again, it's the nature of the beast, right? Why did... Come on. I over-rotated, I think. Fine. Alright. Let's go take a peek up here. Oh, no. Nope. That was not something that we want to deal with. That was pretty horrifying. Gorgons, Cyclopses, and Orcs. The Orcs may be the least scary of all that, but still not nothing. Alright, the good news is we have our path back. Bad news is we have to run back over there. But we're going to try a different path this time. Alright, no one ended up leveling up, but this does mean that I can use the blacksmith. I apologize for having the cursor on the screen again. I guess the sage? 150, sure. And the general? You know, I'm going to get everybody this, and then we'll worry about their level ups later. Alright, let's go take a peek at the status. 24, 25, 23. I mean, again, small gains across the board. There's nothing really outrageously amazing happening with our stuff. Kind of wish I maybe stuck around to try to finish off the Cyclops and the crew, but by that same token, seems super dangerous. Right, so we went there, and then that's where... Okay. I'm wondering if we go up, if that will, that will end in disaster or success. Somebody blocked something again. Yay! Oh yeah, the downside once again to doing what I'm saying that we should do is that nobody will be gaining experience the entire time they're not able to level up. So probably not the smartest thing I could have done. And as it stands right now, one person can level up and no one else. How do I get into that other room? Oh, just down at the bottom. Alright, that's fine. A lot of dwarves showing up. Let's hope this isn't death waiting for us. That's demons. It's not the greatest thing that we fought. But it's up there. Alright, some simple banshees. It's fine. Crossroads. Oh, another teleporter. Okay. Fenrir 4 ghosts. Alright, dog. How are the undead stacking up? Not great, really. Alright. Quick peek. Deal with the mage. I think if we get like 1,000, we'll have enough for everybody to level up. I also would like that our teleporter room itself... I'm going to use a teleporter now, I guess. I mean, we're close. Maybe I peek through one of these others. But I wish our teleporter room where we teleport back into had its own way of doing things, like its own ability to teleport back out to the teleporters that we found. That would be pretty cool, and maybe it's something that happens down the line. I don't know. We are rapidly running out of time for this. I don't know exactly how much I need, so I'm pushing slightly further for right now. I'm thinking like we might not live through this. We did. Alright, I think we call it there. And we hope that that's enough. Alright, into the teleporter. Yay, like here. I wish there was some way to upgrade this. Or do something that allows us to go back in and use or select one of the teleporters that we have found. That would be very nice. But we don't always get nice things. Alright, to the guild. General. Oh, we do have enough for everyone. Sweet. I thought it was over 250. Perfect. And all that Kunoichi can also get the equipment upgrade. Yeah! Alright, and we go to our status. We take a look at our overall. 49, 44, 34, 36, but 25, 22, 26, 24. So our lightest HP is our highest damage. But then our highest HP is our second highest damage. I guess the boot is the speed, so theoretically the Kunoichi hits way more often? I don't know. I think so. With the Sage hitting the least often, but having the highest damage. They're all basically the same defense, 18 or 19. Well, it is what it is. Anyway, guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be where we break off this episodic episode of very long delayed episoditude. Well, we have been going for 1,040 years. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if we started at a certain time or whatnot, but we've been going a long time. We've been doing what we can. We've been getting stronger, getting more powerful. We've been exploring the map out a little bit more. And yeah, we've been enjoying our time. So this has been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to continuing. I would like to see maybe a few more things pop up that we can interact with or use or do. But even if that's not the case, we still have our way forward, and I'm okay with that. But I'm also very, very, very eager and excited to check out Dragon Ruins 2, which I'm going to do right now. All right, folks, until the very next episode, I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.